Hello, my holy companions and fellow miracle workers. It's time for Wednesday Wisdom, and I want to talk to you this week about appreciation. Yesterday, Carly came on her Facebook Live and talked about how important it is to be gentle with yourself, accepting of wherever you happen to be, not be hard on yourself and not push yourself. And I want to segue from that idea of being gentle with oneself to appreciating oneself, because I've been having an interesting journey with this myself this week. So I'm part of a mastermind. Carly and I are both in a weekly mastermind group with a bunch of really inspiring guys. And one of them had been working on a program for the last couple of months called 75 Strong. And he lost over 50 pounds. And I was really inspired watching his journey, watching him lose the weight, and talking about this program, which is not to be confused with another program called 75 Hard, which is hard. It's about working out hard and pushing yourself and being hard on yourself. This is a book called 75 Strong by a different author. And the program involves a checklist of doing things every day for 15 minutes in 15-minute increments to build up habits of taking care of yourself, eating healthy, exercising, doing things that you enjoy, and journaling and spending time in silence, spending 15 minutes every day meditating or connecting with your source. So I found a lot of the practices easy to do because they're already part of my daily routine. But here's what I've been struggling with. One of the tasks that you are supposed to complete every day is to make a list of 20 things that you're grateful for and 20 things that you appreciate about yourself. The gratitude is not so hard for me. I have a pretty good gratitude practice already, but making a list of 20 things that I appreciate for myself has been a struggle about myself. That's really been hard to do. I came up with 10 and then I got stuck, and I had to actually go ask my husband for some suggestions of things to put on the list. So appreciating ourselves is not something that we are raised to do. It's not part of our culture. It's actually considered to be egocentric and self-centered. But there's a big difference between being selfish and feeling appreciation. So I want to talk to you about some of the things that appreciation can mean, because it actually has several different definitions. So the one that we use most frequently is to express gratitude. When you say, I appreciate your kindness. And what we mean is, I'm grateful for the nice thing that you did for me. But appreciation actually has a more subtle meaning than that. And it is to recognize the good qualities in someone or in something. To have a full appreciation of someone is to recognize all the good things about them. And to have appreciation for yourself is to recognize your own good qualities. And then appreciation can also mean to understand a situation. So we might say, you have to see it to appreciate it, or he has a good appreciation for what's going on here, which means he has a good grasp of the situation. And those two things, interestingly enough, go hand in hand. You can't grasp or fully understand something if you don't recognize the good qualities in that thing. You can't understand something if you don't recognize the good qualities of it. You can't understand a person if you are not recognizing their good qualities. And you can't understand yourself when you don't recognize the good qualities in yourself. And then finally, here's very interesting definition for appreciation. It also means to increase the value of. For example, currency appreciates, the dollar appreciates in relationship to the pound, for example. So when you appreciate something, it actually appreciates. When you recognize the good qualities in yourself, those good qualities grow and expand. When you recognize the good qualities in another, those good qualities grow and expand, because energy flows where attention goes. And the things that you put your focus on and the things that you pay attention to are the things that flourish. So if you want more joy or more health or more money or more miracles in your life, you've got to have an appreciation for them. You've got to give them a loving attention. You've got to focus your loving attention on those things that you want to foster in your life. What you pay attention to grows. What you appreciates. So what does A Course in Miracles say about appreciation? One of the things it says is that appreciation is the only appropriate response to your brother. The only one. We're not supposed to hate people. We're not supposed to despise people. We're not supposed to envy people. We're supposed to appreciate them. That's the only appropriate response. And then it also says that God doesn't want your appreciation and doesn't need your appreciation, but you need to appreciate him or her or it, whatever you perceive of as your higher source. You need an appreciation for that in order to love that. Because you cannot love what you don't appreciate. And the opposite is true. Fear makes appreciation impossible. The Course says fear makes appreciation impossible. So the things that we fear, we cannot have an appreciation for. And the people and the things that we do not have an appreciation for, we, by logic, must have a fear of. They're the opposite of one another. Love is the opposite of fear. We already know that. Love is the opposite of fear. But love involves appreciation automatically. So this is a great exercise. I encourage you to try it, to come up with a list of the things that you appreciate about yourself and read it to foster a true love for yourself. Because you can't give to others what you yourself don't have. If you don't have a love and appreciation for yourself, you can't share love and appreciation with others. It simply doesn't work. You can try to do it. You can try to be nice to other people. You can try to be loving and kind, but sooner or later, you're going to run out of steam with that, because the source is in here. The source is inside. The source is within. And when we connect up with our source, when we feel love and appreciation for our source, then we have a continual supply coming in that we can share. So I am going to be traveling soon. I'm going to Peru on Monday, and I'll be traveling with my mom to Machu Picchu and the Amazon rainforest. I'm very excited to be spending 2 weeks with my 82-year-old mom, trekking through these places of ancient wisdom and traveling. Hopefully I'll have some great pictures, but I won't be here. I will prepare some material to share with you while I'm gone. And of course, Carly will be here, so you can always reach out to her if you have questions or you want to connect. And I encourage you to share and engage with one another while I'm gone. And when I come back, I'm going to be putting together a coaching program if you have any interest in that. And you're always free to reach out to Carly for coaching if you're interested in that. And Carly and I are working on a book together, so we're very excited to share that with you, hopefully over the summer, about all the miraculous experiences that we have had together and how this fostering appreciation and gratitude and love in our lives has enabled us to receive love and appreciation and miracles from others. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, I hope you have a wonderful time while I'm gone, and I'll see you again in May. I'm Teresa McGallagher, and I love you. Bye-bye.